Long ago, even when I was in high school, I started to want to get involved in doing work that benefited other people. And so when the opportunity to connect with City of Refuge came up, I saw this organization and there's absolutely nothing like it. Bruce, the CEO, was able to get this 8-acre location, and one of the first things that they built was the kitchen. And so at that time, I reached out to my friend, Walter Scheib, who was the executive chef at the White House for President Clinton and President Bush. He and I talked about how can we use the culinary arts to truly transform lives, even more than what City of Refuge was already doing.
One of the things that was already established here was a culinary arts training program.
It's like food for the soul, to be able to do something that you love and then actually help people with it.
Terry Tucker came up with an idea to build this wonderful bistro that we're sitting in now. And that came into having a competition, dinner in the city. It will give our students exposure that they need to go further in the culinary industry.
Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, Walter passed away.
Walter Scheib, for me, was the quintessential chef. We miss him very much.
This is really about finishing the work that he started and giving these residents and the people in the community an opportunity to kind of show what they've done since they've graduated. These students are literally cooking to change their life.
Before I came here, I was kind of going through some financial hardships. I'd lost my job. Someone told me about the City of Refuge.
I grew up poor. We did a lot of hunting for our food. We did a lot of fishing.
My older son got sick. He's autistic. We found that out while he was sick, and I lost my job and became homeless because I couldn't pay the rent.
I was just so low, and I had to think to myself, what am I going to do with my life? I'm 20 years old. What am I going to do?
I came in through the homeless shelter program that was about 3 years ago.
I raised myself. Mama went home, daddy went home. I had to take care of my sisters and brothers.
I had a daughter at a young age, and her father wasn't doing anything. Came here out on a limb, no change in my pocket. I lost my job in November of 2013. Basically a week later, I read about the City of Refuge program.
I wanted to go back to school, to culinary school, and I was afraid. I didn't have the funds to go back to school.
I was in foster care from the age of 13 to 18. And my mom was actually on drugs.
My mom and my dad, they actually split, and when my dad left, I started looking for other family members, and then I realized I really do enjoy this.
Before I started with the program, I came into the kitchen just to volunteer, and I just loved being in the kitchen.
The mission of City of Refuge is so much bigger than just me being here cooking. I was here cooking for women and children who really appreciate it. So I kind of became a part of their lives while improving mine.
It completely changed my life coming here. Everything changed. It took the negative and turned it to a positive.
We hope that our students that go through our program will take with them a level of confidence that they can become good culinarians and make a difference in the industry.
Robert and I have a great working relationship. I am totally and 100% here to support the 180 Kitchen, or should I say 180%. That was bad.
Working with Chef Juliet was a wonderful experience. She's a very tough teacher, but she loves you, and she is really invested in what she does.
She still calls from week to week to check in on me. And I've heard from Chef Robert a couple different times since I've left class.
Seeing how professional they are, it pushed me to want to do better and want to do more.
It was like crazy, like, oh wow, I'm actually getting the experience of culinary school. It was intense.
I learned from Chef Robert how to operate a kitchen, how to produce food for a large crowd.
Chef Roberts would really go out of his way for me to make sure that I was the best student that I could be.
I look at him as a father figure to me.
He's my kid's godfather now. I love him. I do.
The students that have come through here, it's a life-changing experience.
Some of my students, my former students, are unable to compete because they couldn't get the time off from work. Although I'm sad, I'm thrilled. That's a great problem to have.
I graduated at the top of my class, and I received the Walter Scheib Excellence in Culinary Award. This jacket was given to me, and it's very special. This is my first time wearing it.
I'm actually working full-time.
I work at Emory at the Children's Hospital.
I'm currently employed at Home and Finch Public House. They're known for their burger.
The opportunity came to work at the Grand Hyatt downtown in Buckhead. I have different ultimate goals. One of them is owning a restaurant.
I have staff under me, which is what I never expected.
There's things that I can do that classically trained students can't do.
Even though I did not want to be here, I thought this was a failure. Like, well, I was thinking I'm going to a shelter. It helped me start over when I felt like my life was over.
I learned a lot in this program, and it really built me and helped me to get up on my feet. I got a purpose here.
It's been amazing. Sometimes you think that you can't do it, and sometimes it just takes a small opportunity or just even someone coming into your life to encourage you.
I want everything, every door to open for them, and if I can give them the keys to unlock those doors, then I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
I love you guys, period.